kind of at a little bit of an angle. Actually, it's 11:50, so almost good afternoon, but welcome to today's vlog. In today's video, I'm just going to be taking you guys along with my Sunday. I wouldn't say it's like a normal Sunday. Obviously, in my line of work, every day looks different. So today I just happen to have some things that I need to get done. I have 2 showings that I'm about to start the first one. So I'll go do this showing, then go to my next showing. I also need to go to Walmart, get a workout in, and just a couple of little things like that. So I thought today would be a good day to just do a vlog. My kids are at my grandma's today while I, get these things done. And yeah, I just thought, why not pick up the camera and try to keep the vlog train moving. You can see my hair is doing some crazy things, but anyway, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Tori. I am a work from home, mildly a working stay-at-home mom is the correct term. A working stay-at-home mom. I stay at home with 3 of my kids. I homeschool them, and I also work full-time as a real estate agent. So anyway, if you are into like just random lifestyle type stuff, this is the channel for you. And I'm so happy to have you here. And if you have already seen any of my videos, welcome back to the channel. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me for this day in the life vlog. Okay, this is just the absolute, hold on, let me turn all these things off. This is just the worst angle, obviously, because of the steering wheel, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. So I just went into Walmart, finished my showings, then came straight to Walmart, picked up a couple of grocery things, but I also picked up a couple of little goodies that I was gonna share with you guys, little car haul. So I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Walmart has this new like clothing brand that they're partnered with. It's called Free Assembly. I haven't looked into it, but I got this little striped cardigan. This is the second time I've bought clothes from this brand at Walmart, and I really love them. The quality of them has been so nice. I got another cardigan, like a little bit thicker than this one, a couple of months ago, and it had it's dark blue with polka dots on it, and the quality of it just feels so nice, and been very impressed with the other stuff that I got. So I got this cardigan shirt, and then these jeans. I have really been loving, I have 2 pair now, and this will be my 3rd pair of the barrel cut jeans. They just look really flattering on my body type, and I've just been really loving it. But I got these. I know I can't like show you, but look at the print on them. They have like this, there's like people pulling up next to me. So maybe I'll just wait a minute till they get out of their car. It's kind of awkward. The store is so busy today. Which it's a Sunday, so I'm not surprised, but it's like one of those days where it's like every single aisle in Walmart, there are people in it. So I didn't really film inside because of that. But anyway, look at these jeans. They have all over them these little daisies. They're so cute. I don't have any jeans that have prints on them like this. So I seen those and I had to get them. So I got those. And then 3, oh no, they're in the back. Hold on. Did I forget the bag in there? Hold on. Okay, so I totally forgot those 3 items in Walmart. So I had to go back in and grab those. Honestly, I'm so glad that I am making the video, because if I weren't making this clip, I would not have realized I forgot those. So very happy about that. So what I got was, I already have one of these. It's this CoverGirl Clean Eye Color little quad eyeshadow palette. I have it in like a pinkish color now, and I really like it. So I just got this one, which is called Shimmering Beige. So I got that. And then I got 2 of these little, a blush and bronzer. It's like a new Wet n Wild brand. Like, I guess it's going to be like a cloud. It says Pudding Bronzer, Pudding Blush. So I got those 2 things. So that's everything that I got, and had to go back into Walmart to get that bag. Thankfully, the lady that was working the checkout saw it and she put it aside for me. So it's really hot in here now. I'm going to go to Chipotle and get some lunch. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so I just got back to the house with my lunch. Get my Coke. I got a Coke Zero, chips, and a bowl. I don't know. Obviously, this is a good thing, but I did want to talk about, like, I just have an I'm a little bit of a germaphobe too. Let me preface this. I'm a little bit of a germaphobe, and as soon as I get home from being out of the house, I instantly have to wash my hands. And I normally keep like a bottle of hand sanitizer. I normally keep a bottle of hand sanitizer in the door of my car, so when I get in the car I can sanitize, and it's ran out for a couple weeks now. And so what I've been using is one of those, like, it's a Walmart brand, but it's a Walmart brand version of the misting, like the Touchland misting sanitizers. Not gonna lie, guys, I hate it. I just don't like it. I don't like the spray. It just doesn't feel juicy enough, I guess you could say. That I just don't feel like my hands are clean. So I wash my hands, which obviously is a great thing to do anyway, but I just needed to get my hands clean because that sanitizer was just not doing it for me. So got my bowl here. Looks kind of a little bit worse for wear after travel, but I got white rice, both beans, chicken, corn salsa, sour cream, and cheese. That's normally what I like to get on my bowl. I like to use chips as well. Probably not the healthiest, but anyway, I wanted to talk about that little hand sanitizer thing. But I'm about to eat my lunch and just enjoy some time. I don't care for the big red onions. The little ones don't bother me, but big chunks I don't like. But I'm just gonna enjoy some time eating my lunch. I'll probably watch something on my iPad, like maybe a YouTube video or something. It's so beautiful out today. I think at one point my car said it was 80 degrees. And I actually had a sweater on originally for the day, and I had to stop back by my house on my way to my showing to change because it was miserably hot in the sweater, but it's gorgeous outside. So very thankful for that. I cannot wait until our house is done, and then I can like sit out on my back patio, eat my lunch or have my coffee. So I'm very, very excited for that. Definitely feeling good and excited for those those things in the upcoming months. So I'm just gonna sit here and eat. And I think after this, we're actually, speaking of the new house, we're gonna go over there, just me and you, and I'm gonna show you guys a little video, take some footage of the house and just show you the updates on it. I know it really hasn't changed a lot since I did the last video update, but still it's fun, it's exciting for me. I'm kind of trying, now that we're getting into like the last 2 months of the build, I think it would be fun to go over there like every weekend when they're not working and just see the things that have been done. So anyway, I'm gonna eat here and then I will catch you guys in the next clip. My dog instantly excited because she always gets some of these chips. So as soon as she heard me open in that bag, she was up and ready. Thing that they did this week was getting all of the electrical work done in the house. So I'm just so excited, like coming into the neighborhood, just so much different than like where we are now, which I love our house, but being on Main Street, obviously it's a busy street in our town, and just, let me turn you around. Just seeing like the kids playing like in the driveways with their tricycles, and you know, everybody's out front and like grilling, and I love it. I love it so much. I'm so excited. I love that that's something that we've never ever had. So we've lived on Main Street now for 6 years. So, and not even like, we don't even have like a driveway that my kids could ride a tricycle on, because it's like gravel. So just things like that, like the sidewalks, and I'm just so excited. So anyway, let me take you back to the video tour. So like I said, the big thing that they did this week, I think, was the electrical. They did plumbing last week. So here's where you'll come in from the garage. This is going to be like a huge closet here. I love it. I love how big the size of this closet is. It's going to make for really great storage, you know, coats, shoes, that type of stuff. And then this area over here is going to be open, or not open, but it's just going to be a wall here that kind of tees off. And I'm not even using correct terminology. That looks nothing like a T, but coming from the garage, over here is just going to be a wall. There we go. Goodness gracious. So I don't know, we could do like a bench here and maybe like some hooks above here on the wall or something. And then this will be a like archway, or yeah, like an entryway type thing, not technically arched, but to the kitchen. We'll have our island here in the middle. Our fridge will go here. We'll have a cabinet and countertop, then stove, and then it'll be cabinet and countertop all along here. Sink overlooking the backyard. So perfect. I love it. Isn't it so great to have like overlook your backyard from your kitchen sink? I don't know. I love it. We'll talk about that pond in a minute, but and then some more cabinets over here, and then of course the large island, which in the middle of the island is going to be, or not the middle of the island, sorry. The island is going to overhang on this side, so the countertop will hang over the side of the island there. So we don't have any lights above the island, which is kind of a bummer, and it's not something that we can add, unfortunately. So gonna have to be looking into getting some of them installed. I guess you can branch off of these maybe, I don't know. I'm hoping it won't be too difficult to do, but I want to get some pendant lights to go above the island. So moving on, right here, sliding glass door out to the little patio that comes with our house. Obviously, we're gonna have to add on to that because there's no way I'm gonna have any room to sit and have my lunch out there, but overlooking our backyard here. We do have a retention pond behind our house, which is pretty nice because eventually on the other side of the pond, they're gonna be building more houses. So it's really nice that we're gonna have this like nature preserve area that's gonna kind of block that a little bit. We did have a really big windstorm. I forget what they called it. They called it something. There's like a name for the type of windstorm that it was. Starts with a D, I think. I'm gonna have to look it up. But all of these trees got literally, I don't know if you can tell. I need to zoom in. They've gotten blown over. Like you can see the entire like earth that was uprooted with it. So I'm hoping they're gonna fix that. I haven't gotten a firm answer, but I'm gonna be pretty disappointed if those trees are just gonna live in there forever. Obviously that would just, I can't imagine that they would leave that there, but I guess I don't know for sure. But anyway, we're gonna have our dining room area here. So it is all one open space from the kitchen, the dining room, and then over here, the living room area, which I don't love, but I'm okay with it. You know, it's not my favorite. I really like how our house is now, where our living room and dining room are kind of open to each other, but they're still separated. And then our living room is separate as well. So that's gonna take some getting used to. Honestly, I've never lived in like an open concept living area, so I can't say for sure that I'll hate it, but it's just something that I feel like I'm gonna miss about our current house now. But ultimately, it's not that big of a deal. I'm giving up some things to have things that we don't have now, and I understand that. And obviously I've worked in real estate long enough to know that you're never going to find the perfect house unless you do a custom built, but even then you never know until you get into it if you're even going to enjoy it or not. So it's okay. I'll be okay with the fact that it's like an open layout, and you know, who knows, maybe I'll end up loving it. So anyway, here will be the living room area, which is really big. I'm so excited about it. We are unsure if we are, well, they have electrical hookup there for TV. So honestly, the TV might go there. I was kind of wanting the TV to go on this wall because I like the idea of like being able to see the TV from the kitchen while I'm cooking, but I don't know. It looks like they've already got this set up for the television there, which is fine. I don't want us to mount the TV right away because I want to figure out what's going to work best. I mean, ultimately, if we do want to install the TV on this wall, we can do it. It's not that big of a deal. We can just have something, you know, have an electrician come and help us move the wiring around a little bit. But love how big this living room space is. I have a huge couch, so I'm hoping that we will be able to keep my couch. It looks big enough to me. It looks almost as big as our living room now, except our living room now I think is a little bit longer, maybe about like 5 or 6 feet longer, which actually is quite a bit. So maybe not that much, maybe 4 feet longer than what we have here. But anyway, moving on to the foyer, front room or front door entry area. Again, I love this part of the house. We did upgrade to have the 9-foot ceilings because I really wanted this space to feel very grand. So you have the front door here, and you'll notice that like the foyer area is kind of notched out here. So I'm thinking on this wall here, we will do the piano. So our piano can go here, and I just think that would be so pretty just to walk in and see our beautiful piano, and then we can have a little chair over here or something, so that way when we have piano lessons, that's all ready to go. Oh my gosh, my favorite. I'm so excited for my office. So this is going to be where my office is. I am going to have French doors here, so 2 double French doors there. And we'll go in, and I don't know how I'm gonna set this up yet. I think I'll do like built-in cabinets here eventually, and then a big desk in the center, and then maybe 2 nice chairs over here. One thing we're trying to figure out is if the Peloton is gonna have to live in here, and I hope that it doesn't. I hope it can live in the garage, but I'm just a little bit unsure about putting the Peloton in the garage because we live in Ohio. I'm a little bit unsure about putting the Peloton in the garage because I don't know if it's gonna get ruined with the cold, and our garage is technically not insulated. There's no insulation in the garage. So yeah, I don't really know for sure. It might have to live in my office, and if it does, I guess that's okay. I'll figure out. It's a large area, so I don't see, and I'm not gonna have the piano in my office, which now my office houses the Peloton, my desk, my cabinets, and the piano. So I think it'll be okay. And this room is actually probably about the same size as the office now, a little bit smaller because it's kind of at like a diagonal cut here, but I would say it's more functional than my office now because my office now has 2 doors. So you have a door at the front, like kind of where I am now, and then there would be like another door over here. So, you know, it kind of limits the way that you can arrange things. So I think it'll be good. So moving on, this is a closet. So it's gonna be just a little coat closet. Probably we'll put the vacuum, broom, stuff like that in there. And then this is a little half bath. So yeah. Forgot to show you guys the pantry too. It's like you can see everything from one side of the house to the other, but I will show you just for funsies. So over back here in the kitchen, that's where you come in from the garage. Right here will be our pantry. So this is one of those things that I told you I'm giving up things that I like about my house to have things that I don't have now, and a pantry is one of them. I do not have a pantry in my house. We do have a lot of cabinets, don't get me wrong, but we don't have a pantry. Another one of the things that I am gaining is a walk-in closet, a large master bathroom. Yeah, so we're gaining things, even though we're having to give up some things. So I'm okay with that. This isn't gonna be our forever home, I don't think so, but I am still excited. So here are the stairs. Obviously, this is gonna be like a storage underneath the stairs. So we don't have a basement in this house, which is kind of a bummer. We could have added a basement, but it would have been a crazy amount of money. And that's not even finished. So an unfinished basement would have been $50,000 more. And honestly, I just don't think it's worth it, especially since this isn't gonna be our forever home. So let's head upstairs. So you have a landing halfway up the stairs, which I love, and it has this beautiful window. You can see the nature preserve back there. We have ranches on either side of our house, which is really nice. So we don't have like other people looking in on us. That's really awesome. Continuing upstairs into our loft area, which is going to serve as a family room and playroom. So really exciting. I think I want to do some cabinets here, like all along this wall almost. We can do the TV on top or mount it above it. We could do cabinets down here for all the toy storage, game storage, that type of stuff. And then we'll do a large, maybe we'll put our sectional that we have now up here, or I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do, but anyway, this is gonna be like the toy room. Over here you have the kids' bathroom. So there's gonna be 2 sinks here, and then a linen closet here, and there's gonna be a door right here, and then they'll have their toilet and bathtub inside of that. So I love how it's separated. When you have 4 kids, it's nice to be able to still utilize the bathroom, even if somebody's taking a shower, using the bathroom, somebody else can be brushing their teeth, etc. So love that. And then directly next door to that bathroom is the little boy's room. So this is gonna be Harrison and Hank's room for the interim until Hayden decides if he's going to go to college or not. So we'll just have the boys sharing a room in here, which is not a big deal. This is the largest room of the 3 kids' bedrooms. So, you know, they share a room now. It's not really that big of a deal. We have the toy room anyway, so. Then their closet will be here. So it's just one big closet with double doors. I love that it's double doors and not sliding doors. Back out here, this is the mechanical room / storage room. So we'll have our furnace, and then the water heater will be over here. And then so we have like all of this room for storage. It's huge in here. We'll even have room to like do like shelving here so that we can store stuff on. We can have shelving here to store stuff on. There is an attic access. I don't know how accessible that's gonna be for us, you know, for storage and stuff, but I think we'll be fine. Once we have a shed, we're gonna utilize the shed, utilize the garage, and then utilize this room, and then under the stairs, I think we'll be fine. So moving on to the primary bedroom. Love it, it's so big. And again, I have a big room now, but the setup of it is not functional because of the windows. Like, I just don't like it. Like, I can never have my bed centered in between 2 windows in my room now. Just, it's impossible. So I'm excited about that, like little stuff like that. Like, I'm excited to have my bed sit there. Yeah, I know, really silly. It seems silly, but if you know, you know. And then we can have a dresser there, TV mounted, and we have so much room up here. I could even potentially put the Peloton up here. Don't really love that idea, but it's gonna have to go somewhere. So it's gonna either have to go in my office or probably in here. So looking over or looking out the backyard, you can see that retention pond. You can really see those trees. Yeah, that's crazy. I hope that they fix that. Okay, and then in here will be our primary bathroom. Have a little room here for the toilet. And then this is a closet, linen closet, so we're gonna have the shelves like going up. Vanity here, double sink vanity. Our shower. We don't have a tub in here, which is fine. I don't mind. Would it be awesome to have a tub? Sure, but I've probably taken like 2 baths in the last 6 years. So here's the thing that I love. This closet. We're gonna have an actual walk-in closet. My closet now is so small. Like, I'm so excited to have a walk-in closet. It's so exciting. So my sister is actually also building a house in the same community, and she's got a little bit of a smaller house, but her master suite is like even better than mine. Her closet's gonna be huge too. So I'm thankful for it. I don't care. It doesn't have to be the biggest and the best. Like, anything is better than the one I have now. So I just walked around and didn't show you guys what's going on. Let me flip ya. All right, so back out, like, here's the laundry or the utility room. Then you go this way. There'll be a hallway here. And this is going to be the laundry room. Again, another thing I don't have now is a laundry room. So I'm so excited for that. So this will be our laundry room. It's huge. Honestly, we'll have so much storage in here as well. And then this way, there's a hall closet, just a little linen closet in the hall. And this is going to be Hayden's room. He wanted a bedroom looking over the front of the house, so this one's going to be his. And then he has a walk-in closet, which is really nice. He and Holland, both of their rooms are identical in this new house, to where it's the same exact size of closet and room, but just hers will be on the back of the house, so this way at the other end of the closet. Holland and Hayden do not have closets at all in our house currently. They have like racks that their clothes are on, so they are really excited to have a closet at all. And yeah, so anyway, that's everything. I've shown you guys the entire house now. I'm really excited.